Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from December 8th to the 15th, 2025. Libras, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Libra's weekly money and career, December 8th to the 15th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of December. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. What do we need to know? What is coming in for your job, finances, breakthroughs, success, investment? What's the money coming in? What are the answers? What are the deals, the agreements? Let's see, Libras. What is going on in this upcoming week? December 8th to the 15th for the sign of Libra. I believe it's these two. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career. What do we need to know? What is coming in for the sign of Libra? Okay, one more or no? Okay, thank you. All right, Libras, let's see what we got. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Who just started with the Knight of Wands? Was it Scorpio? Okay. The Emperor, Seven of Cups, Hangman, the World. Wow, Libra, we're starting with Major Arcana, Nine of Swords, the Fool, fourth Major Arcana, and an Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Eight of Cups. Another Major Arcana, Hierophant. Another one. Oh my goodness. Justice. There you are, Libra. Libras. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Major Arcana. Queen of Cups. Seven of Swords. 8 Major Arcana, the Lovers. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's try to unpack this, Libra. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Major Arcana and 2 Aces. Powerful, powerful change here. Okay, so here's the energy beginning, right? Moving forward, action forward, excited to move forward, right, on an idea, on a business, on investment, job, your career path, right? There's that energy moving forward that you're ready for this. You're ready for action and you're taking charge. Now, this can be a boss, a leader, decision maker, right? With this, or even a father figure here with this, this emperor. But I do think it's you taking charge, setting boundaries, setting up structures, systems, taking responsibility for certain things, for your decisions, for your finances, for your choices, your money choices. I do feel like you have multiple options here. You have been delayed on some options, not seeing quite clear on what is reality and what is fantasy, what you can push through and what not. You have to fact check everything. You're going to have to figure it out because you have multiple options. As you'll see, you'll figure out which ones are good for you, but it's giving you anxiety, right? And there's a lot of delays. It's delayed. Things are paused. And there is confusion on the right option. What am I going to choose? Which one is the one for me? Or which one is going to be successful? Or which one can I trust? Whether it's investment, budget, financing, a job, a business, something. You're excited to move forward though, and I do feel like you're leading the way with this emperor. But you're creating order. It's like you're organizing, and you have to sort of take control of things and take the lead. So you're going to take the lead. You're going to organize. And you're establishing something. So whether you're establishing systems or establishing your business or establishing yourself in a job, in a company, in your role, in your responsibilities. This is about taking power and valuing clarity and truth. Justice, Hierophant, right? Moving into a traditional path. Let's see if you're moving into a traditional path. If you're making an agreement for a company or to step into a role in a corporation or even in an establishment, institution, administration, government, teaching, banks, whatever it is. Do you want to do that, or are you stepping away from that? Can you still trust that? Because I do feel like, with the Seven of Swords, there's a trust issue here. And we have the Devil, and it's giving you anxiety. So you have felt trapped maybe in that job, maybe trapped in that establishment, or that very traditional way of seeing your career, being in something very ruled, regulated, very rigid. And do you not want to be in that anymore? Because we do have the Knight of Cups here. So this is a big change for you. And I do think that to make this change, to step into this new role, new cycle with the World card, it's stagnating, right? There's delays here. You're on pause, but there are options here. You're going to have to sort that out, see which ones are best for you. Here's the offer here, and here's the beginning here. Here's the financial offer, business offer, job offer, and comment down below, Libras. If you connect with this energy, with this reading, let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on in your mind and what you're trying to figure out, what you're trying to shift. It's completely new for you. So you're taking on a new adventure. You're taking risks, but you're excited because you're getting out of your comfort zone, and you're going to go out and discover new ways, new career path, new business, new opportunities. You're really trusting yourself, and you're empowering yourself to go on a different path. You do want to step away, or you are having to step away from organizations, institutions, establishments, government, whatever, that are no longer serving you. But it's been a while, and you've been waiting. But there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to discover. To understand. And there's a whole process here to step into a new role and step into a new cycle. There are decisions that have to be made. You do feel trapped in this traditional sectorial, I don't know why I'm saying that, way of working. And this is really you understanding that you want stability, you want clarity, but if you want change, there's no improvisation there, right? This is about facts and not assuming, not speculating. You have to stick to your facts to be able to make the right choice to push forward in this new opportunity. You have felt trapped, or you do feel trapped in a one way only, or in one way of seeing things in this job, or this job going nowhere, or very rigid, people manipulative, right? Feeling sense of control in that job, who's controlling, whatever it is, that's something that's giving you anxiety. I do feel like you're finding your inner power, and this is about controlling your thoughts, right? Building something that's going to last, starting a new job that's going to last, moving forward on something exciting that is going to be different, going out and discovering in the world, and and trusting yourself to go on a different path. It's not about speculating though, right? You're still very organized. You're still maybe have to train, learn along the way. You're asking a lot of questions, but truth is most important for you. With delays, you'll get the truth, you'll get the answer, you'll get the decision here with the Justice card. The Justice is about accountability and fairness. Well, whatever is fair for you will come down to you. I do feel like there's probably a lack of balance, and having to bring back balance to a situation that's not rewarding for you anymore. That's right. Whatever it is, good or bad, this is something that needs to change, that you no longer want to be part of. And so this Justice decision is really, you revealing the truth about yourself, or the truth revealed within this energy, within this job, and having to make this decision really to clear the way and to push into a new cycle. Yes, you're bound. Yes, it's stuck at the moment, probably, or right, but the Hangman is also there to say that there are going to be sacrifices needed along the way, changes, seeing things differently, establishing yourself differently within your career, taking on new options, learning new, connecting with new people, doing things in a different way, and getting out of your comfort zone. That's how you're going to get into this new cycle. But for you, it's all about morality and ethics, and you have felt stuck in a manipulative energy. But I do also feel with the devil that it's important to want your freedom, and to want your freedom enough to change. So sometimes, and this can be uniquely in your mind, this does not have to particularly always mean courts decisions, administrative decisions, or whoever's making the decision to bring back balance to a situation that's on pause and really, really delayed. I do feel like sometimes it's just between you and yourself, and having to face what is controlling you, and just name it. And that's where the power begins. And that's where your new power begins here. With the Justice, it is having to evaluate the situation with fairness and logic. And again, this is not about assuming. This is not about who said what, right? This is about planning. It's not about speculating. It's about planning and facing the facts with fairness and logic and discipline also. The conclusion, whether it's just between you and yourself, or the conclusion within the job, within the business, within the corporation, or the financial decisions, has to be based on evidence, not on emotions. And it's a process, right? It's a process to assess what's the fairest, what's the most rational conclusion, or the most rational choice, regardless of preference. What is the best choice for you? And this is really seeing clearly without personal bias, right? What remains when all emotion is removed? What's the fact? What remains? How are your thoughts shaping your actions and their impact on others, right? This is about understanding the weight of thought and beliefs and decisions. And we have the Lovers. It's not just a decision. It's a declaration of who you choose to become, and it's a decision that's consistent with your values. So I do feel like this is you taking charge and you understanding where you stand in your career. It's becoming very clear in your mind. And because we have the Fool, you know, it's about rethinking those assumptions. Here's the job offer. Here's the financial opportunity. So embrace the uncertainty. So even if you're uncomfortable, engage with this. Open up. Be curious. Approach it without preconception. Approach things without assuming. Because if you assume every step of the way that it's always going to be the same, and this is the way it's always been, and these are the people I connect with, this is how I am in my job, this is how I am in my career. No, this is going to be different. Stay open. Stay open. Humble, right? There's a wisdom of not knowing. There's a real wisdom. So approach it with curiosity, and you're going to have to stand out of traditional order or traditional ways or traditional jobs, right? Whatever it is, there's unlimited potential there. And I do think like it's important to let go of expectations. So this is really the creative spark that before a new structure takes hold in this new cycle. So rethink what you know. Rethink what you know, and push forward in the process of discovery and curiosity. Because I do feel like you still have that energy of, you know, you have to step away from something that wasn't working, or have to step away from a career you've always been, or a team, or people, or coworkers, or company, whatever, but and that was controlling you and giving you anxiety. But here you are, new opportunity, completely out of your comfort zone, but passionate. It's exciting. You are going to be moving forward in something you're passionate about, but you're going to have to learn. But here we are with the 2 aces. All right. Wow. A lot to unpack. All right. So let's see what this Emperor is all about. Is this you? I do feel like it's you, Libra. Look at that. Taking charge and moving forward, following your passion, follow your heart, follow your intuition, Libra. Is there one more card on there or no? But you're the boss. You're the boss. Yep, you're the boss. And you're the boss. There can be an Aries there, your boss or a manager or someone bold, creative, someone that puts themselves out there and really doesn't care what anybody thinks. They have fantastic ideas, very bold in their decision and their creativity in their business or in their investments, financial investments, whatever it is. This is something creative, but when I say creative, it's not always in an artistic sense, right? It can be. Maybe you're putting your talent out there. Maybe you're creating your business. Maybe you have artistic talent and you're building something, or you're selling something, or you're making something, and right? That is a possibility as well. Bold move forward, Libra. Absolutely. So this can be you all around, creating your business or just something creative for you, and it's going to mean something different for each and every one. But you can also be with someone that's, you know, working with someone on a project, on a deal, on a business, in a job, someone that's very bold. All right. Let's see what this, that just popped out. Okay. So I guess that goes on the Hangman. Yeah, waiting. Something has taken time. but there's an agreement there. Fair deal, exchange of money here, equal give and take. You can also be getting loans, people helping you financially, or making a financial agreement, or just partnering up with someone and agreeing, you know, a 50-50, that's possible. Juggling a lot, multitasking, a lot going on, but there are decisions that need to be made while you're multitasking and while you're adapting. There's a lot of, there's a lot of need for flexibility and adapting to this new job or this new type of career or this new adventure you're on. I would say more an adventure with the Fool. You're taking on a new adventure that you've never done before, and it's exciting. It's exciting, Libra. All right, let's move over to there's so many major arcana here, but I do want to, one card on the Fool. Okay, because the World is about success in a new cycle, but it's also about accepting and that you've learned, like lessons learned, information you had to integrate, experience you needed to have to be able to move into this next cycle. So everything you've done up to now, for the good and for the bad, was ultimately necessary for you to move into this new cycle, onto this new extraordinary new path with the Fool. So what is this new adventure all about? You're taking a leap of faith on something completely new for you. Take your time. Okay. Balance is important. Patience and balance are important. No impulse decisions. Take your time, inch by inch, step by step. If you get overwhelmed, recenter yourself. Take your time with the Temperance. Yes, but it's exciting, and you will really, really be content with what's happening. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so let's see what this offer is all about, and then we'll move on to the toxicity here. What is this offer all about? And then the toxicity, and then, this new mission, offer, job, business. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 3 aces, actually. So here comes the creativity again, and the joy of working with these people, or the joy of working on this mission or new job, whatever it is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, being very pragmatic, very finding solutions, detaching yourself emotionally, strategizing, using your mind, using your ideas, being very sharp. This is you mastering, right? Taking authority here, thinking, judging, strategizing, but really acting and moving forward based on truth and clarity. It's all about clarity, integrity, and truth here. Not surprising, Libra, for you. 4 aces. Now we're at 4 aces. Such a new beginning, such a breakthrough for you. And we have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups keeps coming up for everyone. This is about understanding, making the difference between BS opportunities and real opportunities, and people you can trust and people you can't trust, and fantasy and reality, and to be careful not to be in too fantasy land, whether it's you or other people you're working with or that are offering you the jobs. So make the difference. Fact check, back check everything. There's a lot going on, probably a lot of offers there, but some of them are for the birds. Some of them are for the birds. So just make sure you understand who you're speaking with and who these people are that are offering you these opportunities. But 4 aces, and my goodness, all these. Okay, so one more time on the, not one more time. Let me change decks. Justice and no, let's do the Devil first. Why do you feel trapped? If you feel trapped at this moment, why do you feel trapped? What's giving you anxiety? Okay, so you're still You're still competing in that job that's not fulfilling, or a lot of people, too many options, too many people, too many disagreements, everybody's fighting, or everybody's competing against everybody. So that's not allowing you to progress in that job, or to progress in that business, or in your investments, or financing, or finances, or whatever it is, right? Or even in your creative talents and artistic talents. It's not allowing you to evolve. It's not allowing you to progress forward, whether it's financially, artistically, or just, in the career dynamic where you want more and you want stability, but at the same time you want creativity. And so here, this is not allowed. You're sort of stuck in manipulation, stuck in other people's energies and the energy of competition, but it's not a healthy competition. It's, everybody's in it for their own gain. You have to assert yourself. You have to stand out of the crowd. This is important for you to be able to evolve, to stand out of the crowd. Don't play, what do you say? Don't hide in the crowd. That's not right. It's not time for that. Sometimes it's time to be under the radar, and sometimes it's time to shine and assert yourself and step out of the crowd. Now's the time to step out of the crowd. And there we have that. Again, the creativity, the dream of this new business, new job, developing this project, working on your art, working on your creativity, whatever it is, there is the offer there, and this is beautiful. These are beginning energies, but you are stepping out of a job or a dynamic that is not working for you anymore. Okay. Too many people, too many options, too much going on. And the Justice card, please. One card on the Justice. What is this decision, or what is this fact that needs to be addressed? Yeah, it's heavy on your shoulders. There's a lot of pressure. It's giving you anxiety, but you're almost there. You're at the 10 of Wands. So that means this is almost done. Finished with this dynamic, this pressure, these responsibilities on your shoulders. Yep. And then we have the Death card, done. 8th, 9th, major arcana. I don't even know. Yeah, because we have the Temperance. I don't know. This is just a huge, huge reading for you. Libra. But don't forget, again, that, sometimes these readings are just between you and yourself. You figuring out things for yourself in your job, how you want to maneuver, how you want to decide the strategies you have, and coming clear for you between you and yourself, right? And this is you completely letting go this past energy that's not serving you anymore. Completely letting go, and it's not just a rebirth. It's just a complete 180 for you. A lot going on, a lot of communication. But as you transition into this new cycle, it's really, really exciting. There's a lot to learn. Stay curious, stay open. But I do feel like it's very exciting for you. And polar opposite from the job that you had before, or at least the people you used to work with, the dynamic, the team, the company, whatever it is, this is polar opposite. It's fresh, it's exciting, there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot to be open to, right? Stay curious, stay open. You're on for a fantastic adventure. All right, one more card on the Page of Swords and Ace of Wands, because I want to know what this is all about. You're freaked out, but you're persevering. That's good. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, please. Let's get into the new. Let's tap into the new energies, please. With the Page, you have to make a decision. And the Temperance, I don't know if we're getting more. One more card, please, on the Page and the Ace. Follow your intuition. Stay wise. Yeah, disappointed. Okay, let me just tap into this deck. See if I can get a card on the Page of Swords and Ace of Wands, please. And if not, we'll leave it at that. One more card, please, for Libra. No, that's too many cards. One more card on the Page of Swords, please. One more card on the Page of Swords. Thank you. Okay, no, so we're not getting more. We're getting more of the stuck in the decision making and the justice. You will get justice. You will find clarity, and you're really moving on something that's much more close to your heart. That's much more about you, and you want to be in harmony with yourself. And I do feel like there has been a change along the years. Like, you're not the same person. You don't have the same desires. You don't want the same career. You don't want to work in the same environment. And maybe you're tapping into something that you've never done before. Maybe you're going from a hobby to a main gig, right? Or side gig to a main gig, or something artistic, an artistic talent you have, or something you've made that you want to put on the market, or, you know, something different. And you're showing a complete different side of yourself, Libra. Complete different side on this new adventure. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Remember to subscribe. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, it's free for you, doesn't cost you anything. We're trying to get to 50K in 2026. So thank you so much for your support in helping us get there. And if you're interested in getting a personal tarot reading, we do lives every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Rain or shine, we are there. So if you want to get a personal tarot reading, join membership. You can click the join button down below next to the cardminds logo, and that gives you access to a personal tarot reading whenever I come on live. So we would love you to join us. It's a beautiful community, Libras. Join us live, and join us anyway, whether you're a subscriber or not, whether you're a member or not, you are part of the community. And so if you catch a live at one point, put yourself in the chat, come say hi. We would love to have you there at Libras. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Libras, weekly, money and career. In this amazing new path you're on. Take your time. You're still planning. Open yourself up to all opportunities. Yes, you've been disappointed and trapped, or felt trapped, or felt, you know, there's too much control and not really knowing how to get out of there. But there you are, Knight of Cups, moving forward, excited, right? Following your path, following your passion, right? This is something, there's just a little sense of romanticizing this thing or idealizing this thing, but follow your heart. This is a beautiful path for you, Libras. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for connecting, for sharing your stories, your journeys. Gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word here is, here comes the new adventure. Here comes the new adventure. So put in the comment section, here comes the new adventure, to empower yourself, to move forward, to find those energies, to move forward, and potentially, so here comes the new adventure will be the words to put down in the comment section. Don't forget to be subscribed and potentially put your name in the hat for a free reading. Thank you so much for watching. Libras, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.